guest today has at various times been a store clerk, a band musician, a Broadway producer, and a chairman of the board. Currently, he's turning his attention to toy making. This highly talented individual is the incomparable Robert Morse. And now, here's your man of the half hour, Skippy Lowe.
Robert Morse. Newton, Massachusetts. Boy, Massachusetts is getting a lot of attention nowadays.
That's right. We Dukakis and all from. Actually, he's from Brookline, Massachusetts.
And you're from Newton.
And I'm from Newton, Massachusetts. And Newton, Massachusetts, and Brookline are arch rivals. They play football against each other every Thanksgiving. So.
Tell me about Robert Morse growing up in Newton. But you went to private schools until the 11th grade.
I went to many schools.
But private, mostly, until the 11th grade, I understand. Is that,
no, I went to public schools and private schools, and I went to a number of schools. I attended some of the finest schools in Massachusetts for only a short time. I was always asked to leave. I, for some reason or other, I could not acclimate myself to the life of a student. I had a lot of trouble in school. I attended the Ward School, which is in Newton, Massachusetts. I was all right for 6 years, and then I went to, I think, Weeks Junior High School for about 2 years, and then I was shipped out to a school called Principia, St. Louis, Missouri. And when I had to live away from home, that's when my troubles started. I felt very lonely and different. And,
at what age were you in Missouri?
Was I in what? In misery?
Misery, yes.
What age was I in misery?
Yeah.
Just about a week ago, and I don't remember the age. I was in misery. She was wonderful. I was in misery, yes. Well, I had my problems in school and things like that. It was just growing up and being sent off to sort of boarding schools, and then of course I came home and settled down and made it. What happened was I met a very fine teacher whom I loved dearly and who liked me very much, and his name was Henry Lasker, and he was a teacher at Newton High School.
Right.
And he recognized in me some sort of
special quality.
Well, I don't know. Let's say that before class started, he always would let me get up and express myself in some way, either with singing or imitations or something like that.
But I understand that you were the first in your school that direct. They made you a direct.
That's what happened. This teacher, Henry Lasker, gave me the opportunity to direct two things. Sing Out Sweet Land, which starred Burl Ives at that time, and Burl Ives and Alfred Drake, I believe, it was done. Sing Out Sweet Land, written by Walter Kerr, and The Mikado, which was a Gilbert and Sullivan musical, which I directed in my 12th grade year. So I found out that being on the stage was something I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the association of that sort of family. I felt liked and I enjoyed it, and I decided then and there that I would pursue that way of life.
Right.
It gave me the most happiness.
But Robert went to New York and then the Navy.
No, first I went to the Navy.
Oh,
right
first
after
you went to
high
the
school,
Navy?
I was in the Navy for 4 years. 4 long years, and I traveled around the world a couple
How
of times.
was Robert Morse in the Navy? I mean,
Well,
behave. I cannot believe you in the Navy. I don't know
well,
why.
I had a little white suit and a hat, and I looked like everybody else.
Were you in Manila and those places?
I was everywhere.
Did you really?
All around the world. Japan, you name it, I'd been there in the Navy. At that age, I enjoyed Paris, everywhere.
And then?
Which isn't even a seaport.
And then New York.
New York City.
And
yes.
Matchmaker.
Well,
that was your first.
Not quite. I mean, after high school, I did decide to be an actor, and I did decide to move to New York. And
was it difficult for you when you first arrived in New York, looking for an apartment, looking for theatrical agents, or looking for Broadway shows, or what did you do?